Hey guys, welcome back. Tonight I have swatches to share with you from Polish for Days. This is their brand new Imagination collection. This collection is made up of 8 polishes that were inspired by a photo that Jenna, the maker, took at Disneyland of Sleeping Beauty's castle. So she went and she put together these 8 beautiful polishes that are going to release for purchase on March 14th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They will be $12.50 for the polishes, and there's one topper in this collection that will sell for $11. Or you can get the whole collection for $95, which saves you $3.50. So why don't we go ahead and jump right into it. The first polish that we're going to have a look at today is A Dream is a Wish. And A Dream is a Wish is described as a Cinderella blue base with a strong orchid to yellow to green iridescent shimmer, pink to green iridescent shifting flakes, and scattered holographic flakes. This polish had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had no running, no pooling, no staining. This polish might dry a slight bit of texture due to the flakes that are in there, but it is not the kind of texture that is going to be difficult to remove, and it is nothing that one coat of a good glossy top coat will not cover up and make nice and smooth. So my swatches that you are going to see here are going to show you 3 coats of A Dream is a Wish and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Keep Moving Forward, and it is described as a purple base with a strong aqua to purple to pink shifting iridescent shimmer. This polish is beautiful. It had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. It is going to appear when you're applying it that you have some brush strokes, but those did disappear for me when the polish was dry. But I would always recommend working in straight coats just to be safe. This polish had no application issues. It didn't have any running, pooling, or staining. Nothing in there is going to dry textured, and nothing is going to be difficult to remove. I was able to achieve full opacity in just 3 coats. So my final swatch is going to show you 3 coats of Keep Moving Forward and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to have a look at today is called Wish Upon a Star, and it is described as a black base with orchid to green shifting iridescent flakes and blue orchid shifting iridescent flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on smoothly and evenly. I would recommend going in for thinner coats because there are a lot of flakes in there, and I do find that with these flaky, heavy polishes that if you go in for thicker coats, they kind of stack on one another and they don't distribute evenly. So I always try to go in with thinner coats and make them just fall nice and thin and not get all stacked on one another. But I had no application issues. I had no running, no pooling, no staining. This may dry a bit textured due to all those flakes, but it is not going to be difficult to remove at all. This polish was opaque for me in 3 coats, and this was 3 coats of Wish Upon a Star and a glossy top coat. Next up is Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Fantasy. This is described as a cool tone purple base that's packed with blue to purple shifting microflake shimmer, blue to orchid shifting iridescent flakes, and holographic flakies. This polish had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. I had no application issues whatsoever, such as running, pooling, or staining. This polish removed very easily, and it did not dry textured. This polish is absolutely gorgeous. It is just glows. It's so pretty. This is one of my top favorites of this whole collection. I was able to achieve full opacity just using 3 coats. And my final swatch is going to show you 3 coats of Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Fantasy, and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to have a look at is called Colors of the Wind, and it is described as a cool toned purple base with orange to green iridescent shifting flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It is one of those flaky packed ones, so I did go in with thin coats just because I find that flakies apply for me a lot easier when I go in on thinner coats. This might have a slightly bumpy texture to it, but it is nothing that one coat of a glossy top coat does not completely take care of, and it is not going to be difficult to remove at all. This polish was excellent, and I was able to achieve full opacity in just 3 coats. So that my final swatch is 3 coats and a glossy top coat. Next up is Briar Rose, and Briar Rose is described as a mauve base that's packed with orange to gold to green micro flake shimmer. This polish had a smooth and very easy to apply formula. It did not have any application issues. There was no running, there was no pooling, and no staining. I did not have any difficulty upon removal, and nothing in there is going to dry textured. This polish is absolutely beautiful. It is lit from within. These glow polishes that Jenna does are absolutely superb, and it is so shifty. Every which way I moved my nails, there was a different color appearing. I highly recommend this one from this collection. It's just gorgeous. So my final swatch of Briar Rose is going to show you 3 coats and a glossy top coat. Next up is Reflection. Reflection is described as a very deep navy base with blue to purple to yellow shifting multichrome shimmer. This polish had the most wonderful formula. It went on very smooth, very evenly. It did exactly where I put it. I had 0 application issues. Just look at that application. I would recommend a base coat, as this was a 1-coater, so it is highly pigmented. Nothing in there is going to dry textured, and nothing is going to be difficult to remove. So this was 1 coat of Reflection and a glossy top coat. And the last polish that we're going to have a look at is the topper. The topper is called Frozen Heart, and I chose to layer it over Reflection. It makes a very stunning combo, if I do say so. The Frozen Heart is described as a clear-based topper with sparkling sterling silver flakes and blue orchid shifting iridescent glowing flakes. This is 1 coat of it applied evenly over Reflection. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. The payout is very even across the nail. I didn't have to do any kind of spot treatment, and it is not going to dry textured, and it is not going to be difficult to remove. I did apply a matte top coat because I had to. I just knew this would look perfect with a matte top coat, so you're going to see it coming up, and that's it. That is the Polished for Days Imagination Collection. Don't forget, this launches March 14th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will have all the information that you need down in the description box below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, guys.